And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, SD-T.Megill. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jackson Merrill, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And delivers outside. Well struck right field. Trout ranges back. Out of here! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Ronnie Mauricio.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. S.E.A.Desclafani, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Corbin Carroll in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Heineman gathers, throws the first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Phil Bickford.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dalen Lyle. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Turner now. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one out to right. Carroll sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Max Muncy.
Oh, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Devers. That's the third out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in. DeSclafani back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. DeSclafani, in his 11th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Bams another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the DH, Ronnie Mauricio. And first offering is fouled off. S.E.A.Desclafani, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away, before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
On the ground, McNeil gets it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Inside. And that is ball 1. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Freddie around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tyler Heineman up next for the Mariners. Headed towards the corner. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ryan McMahon.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He hammers one out to right, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now Jake Rogers down and away for ball 1. And a strike. Tied up here in the early going. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This to third, and that one handled. On to first.
Got him.
One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ian Happ. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it across. That ends the frame. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, Mike Stockman.
That one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next, for the
Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1.
Turner.
In the air, right field. Carroll on the move. And that is that. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one ripped into right, down the line, and it's foul. Now a pop-up on the infield. Turner. He's got it, and there's one down. Stepping in for San Diego, Willie Adames. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one outside. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Ronnie Mauricio, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 so far. A little bit low. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's in for a strike. 3-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And midway in the 4th, we are tied 2-2. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. T.Megill up and throwing. Garrett, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Phil Bickford gives way, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. T.Megill on to pitch out of the pen here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now here is Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Buxton on the run. Pitching for a strike. To second for 1, and it's over his head. The pitch. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's another look with StatCast singing. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one missing low. Buxton over at second, 1 down. base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for Seattle, Jeff McNeil. Just missed. Man at first, one away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, and he's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tyler Heineman up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's to third. McMahon. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
McMahon.
DeSclafani back to work. Swung on, belted. That one carried. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Rogers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Now a chance for Jackson Merrill. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Merrill, a former All-Star, just 21 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In there at the knees.
One ball.
One out, base is empty.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, ball 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Ian Happ, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the corner. 2 out, space is empty. That's down and in. On the ground to the left. Turner. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Mike Tauchman. And there's a ball.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Back to the top of the lineup, Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Turner.
2 down, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is outside. And that one fouled off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And another ball. The Mariners leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and now 3-0. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop
Willie Adames will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Towards first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch is in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Josh Staumont appears to be getting loose. Garrett getting cranked up as well. In for a strike. Good slider.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
That's inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Buxton up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Ron. New pitcher for the Mariners, Rock Stewart.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Get out of town. That should get the dugout going. His 14th of the year. It's 4-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
LeMahieu in the box again, takes a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that got seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Oh, he can't hang on. LeMahieu on his way to third. Still manages a throw. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. It could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Next for the Padres. Ian Happ.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Inside, ball 1.
And that is out of play. LeMahieu at third. Rogers over at second. Merrill at first. 1 gone. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And a strike to Devers.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the M's 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Trout, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. High fly ball out to left field. Half. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Tyler.
Next to hit, Tyler Heineman. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
That
2
one
strikes.
almost got him. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two. The other way. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. This to center field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up next for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Adames. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the M's 4. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Corbin Carroll.
Stewart back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Stewart, a righty that throws with power, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Trout ranges back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And now it's even up. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hard hit, right side. And they get Adames for the out. So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. He sent one out of here in the seventh.
Yeah, a big moment in this game as well. That was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
And downstairs.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good eye in that spot. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Stewart checks on first, and he's back in safely. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brock Stewart won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Padres leave a pair. They lead at 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Reed Garrett.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. That one missing low. And fouled off. Muncy hits one in the air. Merrill sizes this one up. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back in Seattle, and here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Adrian Hauser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
In there at the knees. Now 1-2. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Jackson Merrill.
1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a slider catches the zone. Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And a foul ball.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1 ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Up the middle, Turner. To first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 5 and the M's 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. 1-0. Check swing, called strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you. That
Line drive. Makes the catch up against the wall.
excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Number 8, PK. Hernandez.
Swing and a pop-up. Rogers. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll.